on what to do and how to get the profile. So congratulations guys, and thanks all for participating. And now let's go into the charts, let's go into the trading ideas. Let's first have a look at the Australian dollar, Japanese yen. There are two strong intraday resistance zones. The first one was formed just today, right there, at 78.02, and this level is based on this very long rotation, volume accumulation, and after that you can see that there was a gap. Market opened with a gap, and usually when market opens with a gap like that, after volume accumulation, the price goes back to those volumes and there is a reaction. So the price tends to close the gap and then react to the heavy volume zone. If you look at the profile, you can see that the heaviest volumes are right there. This is the point of control, our level at 78.02. So this will be the first level, first resistance level. And there's also a second one, also a pretty strong one. Let me scroll back a bit. And the level is in here, or you can see it in here if you look at the 60-minute chart with weekly profiles. And this level is at 78.63, and it's also based on volume accumulation. This time the volumes weren't that heavy, but still heavy enough, I would say. Those volumes get accumulated in this rotation, or in here you can see it in this chart, and afterwards you can see that there was aggressive selling activity. So for that reason I think that volumes in this area were volumes of strong sellers accumulating their selling positions there and afterwards pushing the price downwards. So when there is a pullback to this level, I think it's very likely that those sellers will start selling again and they'll push the price downwards from this place again. Let's now have a look at the next pair, which will be the New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar. There's a very nice case of volume accumulation set up right there. Rotation, you can also see two very strong rejections of higher prices, which indicates aggressivity of the sellers. And from this rotation, from those heavy volume, you can see that strong sell-off started. So I think that strong sellers were accumulating their selling positions, afterwards initiating this selling activity. And when the price makes it back to this level again, I think that those sellers will be defending their selling positions and they'll try and push the price downwards from this place again. What is also pretty nice is the weekly profile. This weekly profile has a double distribution shape, which means that there were volumes accumulated right there in this place and right there in this place with sort of volume vacuum in the middle. So what usually happens in cases like that is that the price tends to fill the volume vacuum and then react to the volume clusters. Reaction like this. Alright, so this is what I expect from this level. The exact value of this level is at 0.8970. Alright, so this is the strong intraday resistance zone. Let's now go into the Australian dollar, Swiss franc. There are two strong resistance zones, also intraday resistance zones. The first one is right there. It's at 0.7138, and it's also based on the gap on the market open. This is the gap, and those are the heavy volumes which got accumulated in this rotation before the gap. So what I think is that the price will close the gap sooner or later. I would say sooner probably, and afterwards it should react to those heavy volumes in this rotation area. So reaction like this, sellers should start selling and push the price downwards from this level. Alright, so this is again the same strategy as I already mentioned, the gap at market open. And apart from that, there's also another nice volume-based level. This one is based on this rejection and on those heavy volumes within the rejection. I can also move the profile like this only to see the rejection. As you can see, there were pretty massive volumes that turned the price. So I think that the sellers who pushed the price downwards, who rejected the higher prices, placed most of their volumes there, this place. So that's why I have the level there. And I think that when the price makes it back to this level, I think that those sellers will start defending their selling positions, and they are likely to push the price from this place downwards again. The exact location of this level is at 0.7156. Alright, so that's for the intraday trading ideas, and let's now go into swing trading ideas. Let's go into swing trading chart. And let's have a look at New Zealand dollar, US dollar. So this is a daily chart of New Zealand dollar, US dollar. As you can see, there was a strong selling activity, really strong one. And when there is a strong selling activity like that, or strong trend activity like that, I look for significant volume clusters. The first one was in here, but it got already tested. There was a nice reaction to it. So this level is already spent, but there's a second one. The second one is in here, exactly at 0.6755, and it is based on those massive volumes which got accumulated in this rotation right there. So I think that strong sellers were adding to their selling positions there, and afterwards they pushed the price even lower from this area. So I think that when the price makes it back to this level again, those sellers are likely to start defending their selling positions and to push the price downwards again. There's also pretty nice confirmation of the level. The confirmation is this one. As you can see, the level worked as a strong support in the past. Then the price went past the support, past the level. So the support became a resistance. Alright, so this is a price action confirmation of the volume-based level we have there. Alright, so that's for the video. I hope you liked it. If you would like to trade with me every day, then just go to my website, trader-dale.com, and go into the Dale's Forex course. There you can join my pro trading course. If you just scroll down this page, you can now get into the course in here for a really good price. I recommend taking this package because it has the trading course, and also it has the flexible volume profile and the fixed volume profile. Professional trading tools which I use every day. I'm really sure that it will be really helpful to your trading. Alright, so that's for the video, guys. Thanks for watching and see you next time.